I know for a fact you and I did not expect this today. A reaction video, a new chapter slash manga from Ishida Sui, the author of Tokyo Ghoul. Me sitting down and doing a reaction video at that, and in a chair that's very reminiscent of a time in the past when I used to do reactions to Tokyo Ghoul. It feels like I've kind of time traveled back 3 years ago to when Tokyo Ghoul Re was concluding. So, I kind of wanted to honor the first chapter of Superhuman X, or Choujin X, by Ishida Sui with a reaction like I used to do in the past. I feel like it's just fitting. It's very fitting, and anyone that's been around for a while will realize just how fitting this entire situation is. So I want to keep it very simple and do what I always did in the past. I'm going to be reading the first chapter for the first time. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know what even the genre of the series is about. For all I know, it could be like a school musical type series. It could be about making music. It can be a sports series. It could be an action battle series. It could be a psychological series, a drama series, romance series, etc. I have no idea what I'm walking into right now when it comes to this new manga from Ishida Sui. So I am looking forward to this. I'm very curious to see what he has to offer, to see what he's been kind of cooking up for years now, and if he can replicate such a beauty that was Tokyo Ghoul in a different series, and just allow many, not just myself, but many, sit down, discuss, and just theorize many different things about the series. I'm going to assume it's going to be per Ishida fashion, and it's going to have a lot of symbolism, really a lot of hidden meaning, some dialogue that really just makes you sit back and think, etc. So I'm excited. I've been waiting years, man. Like, I could cry. Like, I legitimately could cry because seeing something by Ishida Sui again, it just makes me so happy. He's easily one of my favorite mangaka of all time, so I'm so happy I could read his newest work. I honestly, when Tokyo Ghoul was wrapping up, I felt like maybe that was the end. Maybe that was the end of Ishida Sui writing manga. Maybe he would come back a long, long time, and, like way in the future. But I didn't think it would be, honestly, this soon. It's only been 3 years. I mean, yeah, that's kind of long, and a lot has happened in the past 3 years. I mean, I've changed houses. No longer have the red chair. I have a dog now. I have a girlfriend. I have a lot of things that's happened in my life in these past 3 years. That's not even including, the whole thing with COVID and all that. So it's just like, it's crazy how much has happened in 3 years since Tokyo Ghoul Re came to an end, and at long last. So, if you're wanting to read this series alongside of me while I read this and have my first reaction to it, I will have it linked in the description. It is to a legit and legal source, which is Viz Media. They literally are the ones that kind of popped it out of nowhere earlier this morning. Literally came left field. I don't think anyone expected it to pop up. There was no advertisement or anything. It just appeared, and yeah, so if you're wanting to read it, like I said, link is in the description. You can read it alongside of me, and the reason why I'm not showing the panels while I'm reading it is because of copyright reasons. I think that's kind of obvious, but I'm just going to state it just in case. So, okay, let us begin. Let me get on the first page here. Okay, and, I'm already greeted to something very interesting in the old Ishida Sui fashion. Choujin X by Ishida Sui. Oh, we in for some good stuff. Oh, okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna start reading. I'm on chapter 1 now, so I'm just gonna give you a brief moment. Pull it up, if you wanna pull it up. Anyways, let's begin. Okay. It's something of an affliction. So, what I see from this first page is very, very, very Ishida Sui-like. I mean, like, the whole body shape design reminds me a lot of just some of the elements of Kaneki, and even, just seeing Furuta and all that. There's a lot of designs here that remind me of Tokyo Ghoul. You can see it's Ishida Sui's art style. This weird creature with wings, though. I don't know what to think about it. It looks like the head looks like Griffith, like a falcon. Like, how Griffith is from Berserk. And the wings look like angel wings. And then there's obviously some weird demon hands going on there, or bird hands. It's kind of creepy. So I'm assuming this is a supernatural series. It would fit with the type of stuff that Ishida Sui is gifted at. But I could be wrong. Maybe this is someone's mind or whatever, just envisioning this. Kind of similar to the stuff with Kaneki and how his mind was broken and, how he saw things, etc. Okay. We got a plane. Okay, very fitting. Moving from, a bird into a plane. Oh, wow, this art style, though. It looks very clean. It's a very clean look. I'm not reading it, I'm looking at it looks so clean. You can see it's Ishida Sui's art style, but, like, if you look at this character here on this first page, like, you know, her face to zoom in, she looks a lot like some of the characters we know from Tokyo Ghoul, but it's just, like, you can see how Ishida Sui has really cleaned up his line work and all that. It's kind of, whoa, it's shocking. You can see he's been busy. Okay, you dropped this. Tomato. Okay. Thank you kindly. What a magnificent tomato. Are you on your own, my dear? There's a fair coming up we just can't miss. Usually my grandpappy goes, but he got his back hurt, so this time I'm going for him. So she's by herself to go to a fair, and her grandpa's okay. So I'm assuming this is her main character. I'm assuming. A fair. It's a competition to decide the best produce is what it is. Oh, okay, so that explains the tomato and stuff. If you win, it makes a name for your produce, and that means more orders, and more orders means you strike it rich. Well, isn't that nice? What will you do if you become rich? First off, get a pesticide spraying drone, a brand new tractor, and a fully automated temperature-regulated hop or hoop greenhouse. Okay, so before we go any further, is this a little girl? Like, this looks like a young kid right here in this story, but clearly by just the way she's acting, she's very independent, very responsible, because it's like she's going on a plane by herself to go to a fair for, like, this, like, competition to kind of make the produce sell for they can make money. So what I'm getting from this interaction here is that there's probably some hard living situation back at the home. Probably they're not making a lot of ends meet, or they're barely making ends meet, and she's trying to do her best for her grandpa. And judging by how her parents are not here, I'm assuming her parents are either busy with work or they're gone, and the grandpa's taking care of her, and she probably has no family. Once again, very similar to Ishida Sui's writing style. But that's what I got so far. Sorry if I'm looking too deep into it. It explains it a page later. Also, I want to live in a ginormous house, and I'll get a dog this big. Okay, so also a dreamer. I'll have a handsome Goldilocks hubby. Oh my god, like the man's chin. He's got that chiseled Chad chin. Oh my goodness. Oh my. And I'll have 9 kids. That's quite a lot. Okay, so that's a death flag right there. Her wanting to have kids even though she's so young. That feels like she's gonna die, and this guy looking like he's freaking out, so it might actually happen. That's quite a lot. Not good. Okay, we gotta watch. Looks like he's ready to karate chop someone. Part of my interruption. Would you be kind enough to let me through, ma'am? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get out of your way. Oh, my seatbelt. How's this thing work again? I'm sorry. Are you headed to the restroom? Hurry the hell up, you old hag. So he's very aggressive. The little girl stops him. What are you doing? You're not supposed to hit old ladies. My mistake. The air currents rocked me right to sleep in the middle of an important gig. That wasn't beautiful. That makes this second rate. Yeah, so what's going on here? Oh my goodness, this freaking... Okay, so we're getting a lot of grim imagery and all of that right at the start on page 8 to 9. Okay. First-rate work would look more like this. So is this guy like, he's an arsonist, like he causes mayhem around. Okay, so this is a bad guy. Okay, we got it. I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious he's a bad guy. I mean, look what he did to this plane right here. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. But, oh my goodness. So the little girl's fine, and this guy is sitting in the fire. I just realized that. Oh yeah, fire's coming out of his fingers. So, Superhuman X, that's, so it's superhumans. Okay, I'm starting to catch on. I'm catching on to what it's actually about. So this man's probably some form of, like, fire user, and he reminds me a lot of, like, a devil, too. The way you see him walking through the fire and you see the bodies flying, it reminds me of, like, something you would see in depictions of Lucifer / Satan, especially with what he's doing with his fingers and the suit and all that. Oh, she's burning. Oh. So she wasn't the main character. Okay. Unless she's gonna reappear. Oh, I just noticed something before I go any further. The eye burning. Tokyo Ghoul, you know, the one eye. Yeah, I see that. So the man's face is on fire. He's laughing. So he's able to combust people. That's crazy. That's, wow, I'm surprised she just died like that. Okay, and I'm assuming this person looking is the main character. Okay, Kurohata. You're staring at the sky again. I can't stand students who do that. Holy crap, look at this teacher, though. Like, you can see Ishida hasn't lost his touch with the whole thighs and all that. You can see he still likes that, ever since his drawings he did with certain female characters in Tokyo Ghoul. Well, the plane. Alright, if plane X blast off at 700 kilometers per hour, and an observer is standing directly below at a fixed point, how quickly does the incline of the line connecting X and A change in degrees per second? The fixed point, so well the angle is... I have no idea. That's because you weren't paying it. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling that's probably going to be important. Something tells me that little piece of dialogue will be important if this goes down the same route as, TG. Whatever classes are pointless. Oh, okay, so this is an individual that just doesn't like school. He's a free spirit. That's what I'm getting. He's sitting next to birds and all that, so... Free spirit. Because, bird symbolism is, being free. You guys agree with me, right? Yeah, you guys get it. Silly Miss Bazanka. Oh my god, he actually acknowledged the Bazankas. Oh my goodness. It's Ishida. Angles, probability, studying that stuff won't do any good these days. Probability and angles probably would help you. I wonder if this week's Young Sunday is out yet. Excuse me, I'm in a hurry. What you rushing for? I think having a good time with us will be a much more valuable experience. He means it. We'll make good and sure of it. Okay, so these guys just coming after this girl. So he's gonna come in and save this girl, or is he gonna just let her have something horrific happen to her? No, that's the only thing anybody can be sure about, right? She's obviously in trouble. Let go of her. Ozma, are you close by? An altercation in progress. A girl's being hassled, requesting backup. Alright, I'm already on the scene. So they're vigilante heroes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let go of her, you thugs. Whoa, I like the design of this character. I don't know, it's the glasses. I like the glasses look. That's a really cool freaking design. I know it's simplistic, but I actually like that. But okay, let go of her, you thugs. Who called the mushroom? Who called the... Oh my goodness, that's a pretty good one. Who are you calling a thug? Good going, Ozma. You're the town hero. I'm gonna have my way with the little lady. Wait, what is going on with his arms? Oh, did he break his arms? Oh my goodness, he did. The bone sticking out. Ooh, sheesh. He literally broke his freaking arms. Oh, and at the elbow. Oh, I feel that. Oh, imagine having your elbow. Ooh. Oh, and it's both. I didn't realize it's both of his arms. Oh my goodness. Ozma, that's going too far. Okay, this man literally that's gonna hurt. Oh my, that man's never gonna be able to use his arms ever again properly. Nice kick. Thank you so much. I have an important interview today. Not at all. I was just doing what I could. Could I at least get your name? I am Ozma Higashi. This is Tokyo Kurihara. We're partners. Thank you very much. This reminds me a lot of the Hide and Kaneki partner type thing. You know how they used to just, be buddy-buddy. It's reminding me of that type of relationship. Wonder if that Mohawk guy is okay. Think he went to... obviously, he went to the hospital. The man literally had his bone sticking out of his arm. What do you think? He's in really bad shape. Of course the man's going to the hospital. Holy crap. Ozma, you listening to what I'm saying? Yeah, kind of. A passenger plane crashed behind the hill, apparently. That's nearby. Of that, I saw that plane this afternoon. It was a terrorist attack. They say the culprit might be a Choujin. A flame. So it's a well-known person. According to security records, Chandler, I can't read the rest, in footage. So I'm assuming this is kind of similar to the binge eater. You know how we had the different ghouls in Tokyo Ghoul and all that. That we had, let's say, Gourmet and all them. I'm assuming they just get their own specialized names and they're individuals that probably get hunted. So the theme seems to be very similar. Probably superhumans or individuals that are hunted down in freaks, and it's kind of taking a staple from X-Men, you know how there's mutants, and then you have the people that are not mutants, and they want to get rid of the mutants. I'm assuming that's what's probably going on here, unless everybody's mutants, and we're in, a My Hero Academia verse, or this is the beginning of, a My Hero Academia verse, where superpowers are starting to appear left and right. Another Choujin. they get away with doing whatever they want, those Choujin. You know, since they have all that power, they could at least do something good with it. Snagged a roly-poly. Tokyo, you know why roly-polies gather under rocks? No way. No, why? So roly-polies are active in dry places. They go on the move. And they keep going and going. And after doing that for a while, they get to a damp place, they stop because it's not dry anymore. So, they gather under damp rocks. Tokyo, do you think that roly-polies like damp places? Well, I'm not a roly-poly, so I don't know for sure, but maybe it's not about whether they like it or not, you know? Wait, what are we talking about again? I was wondering if Choujin are like roly-polies, so a plane crash, huh? Guess I'll go home and ask my dad if there's something I could do to help. Seems pretty noble of you. It's just a habit. Huh. This dialogue is very different than everything so far. I'm getting the impression that this guy here, the one with the white hair and glasses and all that, the one that broke the man's arms, I'm assuming he's a Choujin. He's a superhuman. I mean, to do what he did to his arms is possible without superpowers if you kick him in the right way, but I think that he's probably superhuman. And the roly-poly analogy is basically saying, do you think people stay stuck in a place because, you know, they like that place? No. I guess it's also an analogy maybe to heroes. Do you think heroes like to be in a crime-ridden city and continuously doing work and hero work because, you know, they like to do that stuff? No, they do it because they want to save people. They're happy to keep moving forward to dry places. I actually think that's interesting. I feel like that's what the analogy means, is basically saying is heroes sticking in a city is not something they actually like. They want to be able to move on, to know that the stuff behind them is a-okay and in safety. That's the way I'm taking it. I could be wrong, but that's the way I am taking the, the dialogue that he just talked about. Okay, whoa, the city is actually destroyed. I just realized that. It looks really run down to a certain degree. Is it run down? Maybe I'm just seeing that. It kind of looks run down. Yamato Prefecture, an incredibly ordinary self-governed prefecture. Some areas are partially destroyed. So I was right. Okay, partially destroyed. I'm assuming it has something to do with the superhumans. Most likely there's been anarchy, and the superhumans are rising up, and government's kind of, been disarray and all that. Okay, so let's continue doing this. He ain't getting away with this. I'm not letting that little worm get away with this. I can't even shop online with these cats. My man is literally looking like Stumpall right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, how am I supposed to buy Ma an air mattress like this? She's got a bad back. I hear the kid's famous. Goes by Ozma Higashi. He's supposed to be a student at Suru High. I'll kill him with those arms. I can fix those arms for you with this. So there's a syringe. I'm assuming this syringe is probably going to give this man superpowers. This reminds me a lot of the introduction of the clowns. You know, the clown and all that, and how they just love to mess around and cause problems. I'm assuming that's probably what this character is. I'm home. Welcome back. Ozma went into action again today. Ozma's such a great guy. You guys should hold hands or something, then maybe he'll rub off on you. Oh my, that's brutal. Okay, he's small, but he won the judo or karate tournament 5 times in a row, right? He saved your butt tons of times. He won the judo and karate tournaments. His grades are top in his class, and his dad's a big shot in the police force. That planet's not doing so hot. I know that. So, playing a game. Okay, what game is she playing? Planet's not doing so. What? Okay. Obviously the girl swooned over him. Why are you acting proud? Stalemate the planet. I wonder what kind of game that is. That's weird. When Ozma's popular, it makes me feel popular. Looks like my little brother's having an identity crisis. Personally, I'll fall apart if I were to mess up messed up in the head as you. Unlike you, I have amazing potential. Remind me, who's paying your tuition? Wow. Still, he's definitely went too far tonight. He broke the guy's arm. So he's having his tuition paid for him. Okay, so he even though he's living a a free life, and he's going to college. And it makes a lot of sense now why he doesn't care about college, because he's not paying for it himself. He's not putting in the effort to pay for it, so he obviously doesn't understand the financial responsibility of actually paying for that college. He doesn't understand that weight and the effort of doing it. So that's interesting. It shows us a lot about his character. Yeah, I'll make sure to say something next time. A skilled hawk hides its talons, or some idiom like that. Why is there a vulture as a picture in his house or in his room? That's weird. That's a weird piece of artwork to have in his room. Draw an animal that's just like you. Oh, we get an explanation? You're strong, Ozma, so you're like a lion. You think so? A lion, huh? Hey, look, I found an animal just like Tokyo. A vulture. Vulture. These birds are bald in order to prevent bacteria from sticking to them even when they thrust their heads into the carcass of animals to feed, also called buzzards. So, how am I like that? Buzzards apparently hang around a place waiting to steal prey. Sounds like you, Tokyo. You're always hanging around Ozma. Buzzard. Okay, I'm starting to see now. I'm starting to see what's happening here. Okay, so this vulture is obviously being a reference to, our main character, Tokyo, and I think that it would explain his lifestyle, because how he was very carefree, as I was just talking about. He was someone that was like a bird, someone that was not really worrying about school. It makes a lot of sense now. It's because he literally is a vulture. He's just, coming in for the scraps, that's about it. Taking, a little bit of praise from others and just feeling happy about it, etc. He's satisfied with his life, and he doesn't really have any ambitions or anything that he's really striving to do. He's just going through life. That's what I get so far. Okay, so this is, in the past, I'm assuming with his friend. Like I ever going to a zoo again, jerks. Are you okay, Tokyo? I'm not bald. I could have been a lion, too. Okay. So buzzards can apparently fly higher than any other bird in the world. Doesn't that sound pretty cool? It is super cool. But then he might respond by saying a lion uses all of its abilities even to hunt a mere rabbit. Well, guess it's fine. My sister says we should hold hands so I can be more like you. What do you think? Huh? What are you talking about? Wait, what? We have like, okay. She said to hold hands so you'd rub off on me. Come on, that's not how the things work. Still, sorry for making you come with me. I don't mind. You gave me a legitimate excuse to skip school. Still, the plane. Pretty amazing. There were 200 survivors. So, they're just at the plane crash? That's weird. The hull was the only part that was really burning at all. Why is there not a lot of police and effort to clean this up? You think there would be. I'm assuming the government really is messed up at this point. Oh, they got a volunteer symbol on them. So, wait, why are they volunteering for kids to do this? Whoa, what? The hull was the only part that was really burning at all. In the frame, most of it hasn't been damaged. It's weird. Let's grab our drinks and head home. After you told me about the roly-polies, I ended up going online and ordering an insect field guide. Seriously? Let me borrow it. So, near water, praying mantis. Ozma Higashi, yes? Oh, this man's about to... Oh, wow, you hit him in the side of the head. Ozma, I thought I'd stop by to celebrate my recovery with you. It's the guy from before. His arms. Get a load of this. They're healed. So he has super regeneration. Oh my goodness, his neck just spun around. Oh my goodness. I think this is pretty much letting us know that this man is definitely a superhuman. Our character here. What's the matter? Ain't you supposed to be hot stuff? That ain't gonna work. Oh, so he does. Ooh, what's going on with his bones? Ooh. So is he stretching like Luffy? Monkey D. Luffy? Is that what I'm seeing right here? It's the real deal. It's true. That stuff can make you a Choujin. Mosh your neck. It's fine. This is how it's supposed to work. What is weird? Ew, his neck is so weird. What in the world? Stars and the planet. It looks like an alien. What? I love me some violence. Boss, you're gonna kill him like that. That doesn't look good. I've been waiting for this moment forever. Tonight's a magical party for the chosen ones. You guys have got to get in on this too, boss. You're not your usual self, boss. Boss, you got to go back to normal. Back to your kind of haunty mama's boy's self. There's no do or nothing. There's no going back. Well, I think we got our symbolism here. We see this head just popping like a watermelon, these two heads, and you see do or nothing, so this is obviously, you know, some added stuff going on. Okay, Ozma. Tokyo. Oh, there's a syringe. He's gonna syringe himself, or he can have a superhuman power? Okay, this is fascinating. You're not saying you want to use that thing, are you? That guy's not a Choujin. He's a monster. Ozma. Let's just make a break for it like a normal person would. You can run, can't you? I'm sure you can. He'll kill us. I can tell this time it's different. He's indiscriminate. A Choujin, a Pokemon, whatever he is, I can't win the way I am right now. That's why I'm... Wait, so our support character is doing... Okay, it's not our MC. Huh? Stop it. What did you say? I said stop it. Thank you. I'm Ozma Higashi. You? Tokyo Kurohara. Why were you getting picked on? He said I got on his nerves for some reason. His family not exactly wealthy. You don't need to pay me. I'm supposed to pay back anyone who helps me, according to my sister. She's basically my mom. Her rules are absolute. My dad's absolute rule is to shirk justice. Is cowardice. Yeah, so I really don't care. So he's all about justice and everything. From now on, you can help me beat the bad guys. I'm not sure I can do much, but if there's anything I can do, please let me help. Works for me. Huh. Oh, so he's grabbing it. Okay. So finally, for the first time, he's actually building up the courage to do something. Tokyo, you can't use that. Somehow it feels like if I don't do anything right now, I won't be able to stay friends with you. This man looking a lot like Kaneki Tokyo does right now. He literally looks like Kaneki with the shading on. That's kind of creepy. So. Wait, what? They're pointing the syringe at each other. Huh? No regrets, okay? You got it. So they're both becoming superhumans. Where do you go, you little sewer rats? Let me kill him, So he's just very aggressive. That's what I'm getting. There's the numbskulls. I wonder what kind of powers they have. Ooh. What is going on here? Is that wings? Is that feathers? Is he a vulture? Is that what I'm getting from this? Ooh. Okay, he just hit this man really hard. Ooh. That symbol on the moon definitely looks like something I should... That looks like symbolism or something. With the moon symbol, with the shadow on it. That looks like a dragon, actually. Kind of like it. Okay. Oh my goodness! My man's got like a Plague Doctor mask! Yo! He's got a freaking Plague Doctor mask! Bestial Choujin. So we're getting different types in. So bestial means just like if you look like a... Ooh... Yo, he looks so much kind of like Kaneki to a certain degree. Like the Kakuja mask. Oh my goodness. Yo, you can see the design that Ishida got from Tokyo Ghoul in this. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really nice. Choujin X. Next chapter coming soon. So I just did a little bit of digging after I just finished that chapter, and apparently the release schedule to this manga, Choujin X, or Superhuman X, is going to be on a very irregular release. What this basically means is that Ishida Sui can write a chapter and release it anytime he wants. He's not set to a predetermined schedule. For instance, he has to release a chapter every single week, or every 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or every month. He can just say, okay, I'm going to write a chapter right now. Tomorrow, I might release another chapter, and then I might release another chapter 2 months from now. That's literally what I'm getting from all I could find about Choujin X right now. So Ishida Sui is literally able to create his own schedule for his manga, and honestly, hearing this news just makes me incredibly happy, because that was one of the problems I think he ran into at the end of Tokyo Ghoul. Everybody that knows that was, reading the series knows that Ishida kind of slowly started to feel burnt out. And you could feel it. You can see it at the end of Tokyo Ghoul Re. And I feel like the deadlines and all that week-to-week basis really just did its toll. It's really hard on someone doing that for years after years. And it explains why it's been such a long, break since then until a new manga came out. So seeing this, finding out now that he actually is going to be doing his own schedule, I couldn't be happier. because this means that Ishida is able to keep his health and write consistent quality when he actually feels like releasing a chapter. This is going to be a good ride. I have a feeling that this is going to be a very, very good ride. So I want to wrap it up here. Hopefully all of you enjoyed this video. Sorry if you guys weren't entertained. I apologize. Hopefully you did. Hopefully there was a lot of you that made it to this part in the video. And if you did, I do truly appreciate it. I'm glad to be able to just see a new work from Ishida Sui. It makes me so happy. I can't wait to really dissect and look at what this chapter has to offer, because it definitely has a lot of things that are hidden behind the scenes with some of its panels. I can't wait to really look deeper into. But with that, guys, you have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you got this video, please leave a like. And with that, Chibi out.